Well, everybody can kind of get a relationship with God the Father. Not an issue. I remember that having that ability from the time I was young. I'd be practicing the organ and I'd play especially well, and the sun would get bright and I'd be going, I please the Father. I can get that. And then, of course, I can get Jesus. I can relate to the fact that he was like us and experience what we experience and learn from that. I can totally get that. But what I couldn't get was that relationship with the Spirit. Didn't get it at all. Didn't understand it. Didn't know how to recognize it. But I got a unique way to be shown just how transformative the Spirit can be. Because, believe it or not, I was handicapped for almost 12 years. I had something where my muscles just started going crazy, had a mind of their own. A lot of times they wouldn't move when I wanted them to move. I could even be cross-eyed. I could have my eyes closed so tight that I would have to tape them open. Went to the U of M, had doctors look me over, whole neurology department. Nobody knew what it was. But I didn't get down about that. I already had a pretty good relationship with God, and I looked at it as, okay, this is your will for me. I can live with that. I thank you for it, and I say, okay, all of my discomfort today I will offer for whatever intention. I was really okay with that, and I just wanted to live my life like a normal person as much as I could. So I still had a full-time job, I still volunteered at church, I still did all the mom things that you have to do. But the really neat thing was the little things that happened because of it. I was an inspiration to other people because I was still doing these things. I didn't see myself as a victim. And I was happy that it inspired others, but they got to be an inspiration to me. It was amazing the outpouring that I would get. I'd have volunteers for rides to take me to wherever, whether it was to see my kids play sports or even their practices, or I had one woman that volunteered to take me to daily mass. It was wonderful. But through it all, I was getting these little urgings. Lent has always been a special time of year for me. And I had a couple of years where I really felt I wanted to see what it was like to fast for 40 days the way Jesus did. And I thought, one of these days I'm going to do it. And every time Lent would come up, I'd get that little urging, and I just wouldn't do it. Well, finally, I get that little urging, and I said, you know what? I'm approaching the 300-pound mark because I haven't been able to move. I can't hurt myself by fasting for 40 days. So I went online, researched it, got an okay with my doctor to go ahead and do it. And the most amazing thing happened. A little over a week into my fast, all of my muscle issues disappeared completely. You can't get any more inspirational than that. It was following that little urge. And now I'm seeing that little urging that you get is the Spirit in our lives. And that's where you really need to follow. You got the example of Jesus. You understand pleasing God the Father. But it's learning how to act on that urging is really the whole story.